So, I'm looking at numbers here. This was the intro video. Probably like the menu, it's not really doing anything other than rapidly spitting things out to the graphics card to render. Like the other game, the thing to have this always on top probably doesn't work. Oh, maybe it will. So we can at least see what the CPU is doing, right? Until I need to see that side of the screen. So, tried to record some video yesterday, and it was just a complete mess because I wasn't giving myself 2 seconds for keyframes. Yeah, I wasn't giving myself 2 seconds to cut the video whenever I went into settings to splice out the account information in the bottom left corner. So yeah, all the splice points, I'm in the middle of saying something.
The Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
I have a random thought that might let me get some of this information here. So that's pretty good. Keeping in mind that what was it, Alt Tab? I have a little silver over on the other monitor, catching bugs, being happy. So it's not just Helldivers running, but that has some kind of a 60 Hz cap on its render call. So everything else is going to this game. I have object quality and texture quality maxed out. I don't remember what other settings are there. How this is going to work is I'm going to have to record some video and then take a screen cap and then re-record me talking over the screen cap with the account information blurred out to show what the settings are, which, yeah, pitfalls of not being rich enough to afford the rental fees of proper editing software, and all I have is a splicing tool that only lets me splice on keyframes. And OBS, you try to go below 2 seconds and it'll make it to 8 seconds, I think. Haven't actually tried to do 1 second keyframes, but, you know, for the most part, I figured 2 seconds was enough to cut out dead space to be running around from place to place in the other game, if nothing was going on. So, what I'm going to do here is... This really isn't indicative of what's going to be happening, and I need to get lots and lots of enemies on the screen. So what I'm going to do is torment myself and go to like difficulty 4, try to find a defend the hill fort kind of thing, and then like alt tab out and to show the graph as the enemies are running around and just slaughtering my limp, unresponsive Helldiver here. So these are the settings from the end of the mess that was yesterday. You know, maxed out, maxed out, maxed out. The rest of these weren't really touched since like GTX1070 non-TI. Alright. The other thing, looking at that, I need to see the bottom right corner of my screen where it should say C, and if I remember correctly, as soon as I go to move CPU Z, it'll like vanish, maybe, possibly.
The hour of our next victory rapidly approaches. Let us cleanse the galaxy of aliens.
Maybe not. Alright. So. Oh, yeah, that's great. I can't even see what the missions are. Alright. You over there. Okay, that's a defend the hill fort. Pretty sure anyway. Yep, that works. So we're just gonna go there and see what happens.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Alright, I'll be back over about there-ish. By Alt-Tab, and go to that. There we go. Ah, I need to set a spot on the map. Let's go dead center. Does it matter what I bring with me? Not really. Yeah, sure. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Hellpod launch initiated.
So it's that number there is the actual FPS. That's the bottom of the chart, that's the top of the chart.
Let them roll. Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Okay, here we go. Now we got some activity.
Lost is sending replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. Joining the fray.
Down to about 90 there.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Alright, in the middle of all hell breaking loose.
Helldiver AIA deploying replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Point me to the enemy.
So yeah, I think I can crank up the settings a little bit more. Only dipping to the 80s.
Deploying reinforcements.
Oh,
Democracy has landed.
shoot the guy in the back.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
reinforcements.
Point me to the enemy.
Ah, you bastard. I wanted to see the action.
Our heroes have fallen, but their bodies shall be replaced and their
We're
losses
dipping down, but
restored.
we're still above 60, so I guess we're doing alright. Alright. Yeah, that triangulation there with that blue haze over the table, I'm not sure. That right there. Maybe you can do something about that. Decided to try a shadow quality low instead of, you know, call it non-existent. And terrain quality medium. Alright, there's a few settings. No, triangulation still there. I already don't even remember if I set that setting. I remember something about terrain quality and shadow quality, but I'm repeating what I already said in the intermission.
Calls for aid. Only you can answer, Helldiver.
Go for that.
A failed operation. We will rise.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Alright, so I want you there. Alright. Oh, I have to pick a spot on the map. Dead center. Like, why am I bothering? I don't know. I should probably put on, like, the ultra tank armor and see if I survive any of the, being stepped on and stuff.
Launch initiated.
What did that do to? 82.
Go now, Helldiver. Let our enemies take no step that is not hindered by the corpse of their comrade.
Alright. Me.
Sending down sentry.
Oh yeah, because
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement.
that was fast. To be expected, I guess.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Democracy has landed.
Wow, they really are going after that turret, aren't they? As soon as I hit the Alt key, I end up diving. Oh, there we go.
KIA deploying replacement.
Yeah, this is not a strategy to win this.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Ready to deliver.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
I think I'm out of bounds here.
Point me to the enemy.
Reinforcement budget running low. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Democracy has landed.
Reinforcement budget depleted. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Joining the fray.
Yeah, I figured we could kind of see what was going on, instead of it putting me in a direction where everything is behind me.
Replaced and their losses restored.
Unfortunately, you know, as soon as I go to Alt Tab to pull up the other thing, character dives at the ground and we end up in like a ditch or something where I can't see anything anyway, so it's... why bother? We got some dips there. What are his stats? The turrets took out 21 of them. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. The Super Destroyer is yours.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna bug me. Those triangles could be better. Yeah, these are still at that. Shadow quality is still low. Cranked the terrain quality up to maximum. Trying the volumetric fog at low to see if that deals with the triangulation mess over the table on the ship. Spoiler alert, it didn't do much. Okay. So let's find another one. We have... no. That's extract civilians. There we go. Sold.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
Where's the...
Engaging
Okay.
orbital thrusters.
Still got a little bit of triangulage there, but...
Orbit synchronized.
Center of map. Okay. I mean, that could be very interesting. Yeah, we'll go with the same ones we had loaded before.
Launch initiated.
no mercy for the unresponsive, right?
Democracy has landed.
Helldiver lost his heading replacement.
Yeah, I should go and grab the other
Request
armor.
approved. Reinforcements on the way.
So if I actually last a little longer with the extra padding.
Helldiver AIA deploying replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Someone's actually watching going on here. I'm going into a dive and then I'm not responding, I'm not pressing keys, I'm not doing anything. Hey, Game Master's probably thinking, yo, your keyboard's unplugged. Plug your keyboard in.
Reinforcement budget running low. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Ready to liberate.
The train looks okay, I guess. Yeah, they're all off screen behind me. So that's really not a good indication of what the GPU is doing.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Yeah, as soon as they get on screen, it drops to like 70 something.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Democracy has
Hey,
landed.
there we go.
Today's defeat stokes the forge of tomorrow's victory.
And they're camping out on your stuff. I'm kind of tempted to say I'm gonna have to let it sit there. Yeah. Yeah, it's still triangle-y. So maybe that's not a fog setting. So for the rest of the vid, again, maxed out those. That's still on low. Drop the volumetric fog back down to lowest because it was kind of train quality is still at max. Everything else is untouched, so and it is what it is. It's only a 3060, 60 amp service. I can't afford to run a bigger AC unit to keep the place cool while the graphics card is trying to heat the place up, so it is what it is. But I'm kind of happy with those settings. So I think I've just gone through the settings that I'm willing to like mess with. That fog up there is just gonna have to be the way it is because
Managed democracy calls for aid. Only you can answer, Helldiver.
I kind of want to see what I'm doing. And I've noticed that a lot of games and artists' impressions of stuff, that anytime they add something, whether it's like shadows or ambient occlusion or subsurface scatter, they always like crank it up past what's reasonable, and you either end up with not being able to see what you're doing, or it just doesn't look real anymore because the effect has been overdone. Alright. We'll go for one more of these. I think I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, of course. Oh, I was gonna change the armor, wasn't I? Yeah. Let's
The war rages on. Choose where you will give your... Innocents perish with every wasted second. We must act.
Let's see if I can... what's that? 150. There we go. Yeah, let's go with that. Just out of curiosity. Am I still wearing paper mache, or is it actually worth something?
Choose where to join your fellows in righteous liberation.
Yeah, that works.
The operation is failed.
Nope.
Let us not ruminate, but instead redouble our efforts.
Oh, it's not going to give me that anymore. Alright, I'm gonna go up one more level. Okay. Here. What's this one? Nope. I mean, how long do I have to sit here
Coordinates locked.
before they come to me?
Outpost prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
I don't even know if they'll let me land on the... Maybe you will. Somewhere over there.
Pod launch initiated.
See that one core starting to climb up. Down to 68. Wow. Maybe that is a good balance right there.
Go now, and fear the shadow of neither death nor tyranny, for justice is your cause.
Oh, somebody found me. Yeah, remember something about like a dice roll of whether or not they hit you and what kind of a hit it is. And once that dice roll is made, it doesn't matter what you do. You could be hiding behind a rock. If the dice roll was a headshot, well, you got a headshot.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Ready to liberate.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
And I'm not exactly going to say that's a fair comparison of that armor.
Point me to the enemy.
I'm being a cooperative enemy and just standing there for them to hit.
I'm bleeding out!
Reinforcement budget running low. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Yeah, those are good settings. I like that. Getting down to the 70s, but we're not. Wow. They're blowing up their own stuff just to shoot at me. Oh wow, I survived that. So maybe it is slightly better than paper mache. The armor. What did that get down to there? 73? Yeah, that's 71. 70. Yeah, that's a good spot to be in. Because the thing that's not being shown there is like the 1% lows.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Joining the fray.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever like just stood there where they landed to notice these kind of funny things. Also kind of happy that my GPU temperatures here aren't blowing past the thermal limit on the hot spot, so that's also kind of good right there. Yeah, they're all behind me. They're not on screen, they're not being rendered, they're not affecting the... I gotta do this again.
I'm hit! Sweet liberty, the blood!
Our heroes have fallen, but their bodies shall be replaced and their
Additional
losses
reinforcement funding
restored.
approved.
Yeah, we kind of had some good responses back here, and then it just put me out in the middle of nowhere facing nobody. Oh. try that again.
The galactic war waits for no one. Are you ready, Helldiver? The automatons desire this planet for their soulless machinations. Go down and show them the light of liberty.
I don't know, what is that thing? Well, those are the air things, aren't they? Oh, I like it. All right, yep. Let's do that one.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
There's something there, but there's a major thing right there. So if I go over here, there's going to be bots in a direction from where I am, so...
Hellpod launch initiated.
Maybe. $68. Yep, that's why I'm not wanting to. Oh, there's a mine right there.
Let our enemies choke upon their territorial ambition.
Lost in setting replacement. Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Reporting to the front.
Objective critical stratagem available. Deploying sentry.
Oh, they're shooting in my direction. There we go. Will they blow up their own recycler? Yeah, I kind of didn't expect to last this long. Of course, if you actually try to do this, you're probably like get swarmed and taken out instantly, so... Alright. This is taking too long.
Objective critical stratagem available. Deploying sentry.
Oh, we're down to 68 now. Man, look at that counters go. Yeah, I want to look around, but I don't want to like lose the counter there. Is it frozen? Maybe it did like freak out there a little bit. There's supposed to be like air things as well. Alright. I gotta do something.
Objective critical stratagem available.
This'll end me real quick. Right?
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
There we go.
Point me to the enemy.
Blowing themselves up too.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement. Request objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Reporting to the front.
Reinforcement budget running low.
Oh, we're at the boundary of 60 FPS, so...
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Democracy has landed.
Reinforcement budget depleted. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Joining the fray.
Our heroes will be remembered, and their failure will be redressed.
Oh yeah, that's probably Windows going off to some other screen like this maybe instead of this. I should not have survived that long. So how many of them? Oh, wow. 33. So his turrets really did do something. So, alright, I think I have a good set of settings for this now. Man, you move slow with this armor. It's like, the amount it slows you down is not really worth it. You know, a lot of people, at least 3 months ago, would be going for the cheaper stuff, the cheaper stuff that had no armor value at all, just so that they could move a little bit faster. Yeah, overall I'm kind of happy with that. So we'll go with those settings. Till later. Eventually here. There we go, 30 minutes. Oh, this is the triangle pumpkin again. So why is it not adding those to my inventory? Alright. I'm gonna say stop. Give you pets. Yes, I'm sure I want to click that. Because you need stuff. I'll give him one of these. Okay, you can go back to making pumpkins now. Throw the lid of the pumpkin out the window. Some bug down on the planet is probably like, ouch, where did that come from? Alright, back on the other monitor. You can hop across here. Did I die?
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement.
I died.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Joining the
Well. Oh, I was supposed to go way over there. Oh, and my samples are there. Oh well.
dropping a
I
pin.
was gonna go to that. Ooh. There's a question mark.
There's something here.
Starting to get to be like, alright, 2 of...
Deploying sentry.
I was gonna go this way, I think. See a question mark there, but there was something over this way that looked kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm not seeing any question marks, and that was the thing I was looking at on the map. Alright. Likelihood I can get my samples back? Nil, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, my samples are down there somewhere. Oh well. Yeah, I messed this one up, didn't I? Where are they over here?
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Alrighty. Nope. You can't swim.
CIA deploying replacement. Request approved. Deploying
All right.
reinforcements.
Alright, so that is absolutely the SG-8S that I love and hate at the same time.
Nothing in the chamber. Found something.
Oh. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Okay. I don't remember what key was for salute. It's not E, is it? Reload. I don't think it's G. Yeah, I don't remember which one was for... Ouch. I'm a total failure.
There's something here.